By that Kroger.
Are you
Taco
ready,
Bell.
bud?
I'm waiting to Taco Bell.
By the Kroger. 4K?
You ready?
4K?
The orange ones is fire.
4K?
I really wanted those trabs, man. Those ones.
Alright, lights are on.
They're like 1,300.
Yeah, no.
Rolling film. Coming down.
All of them are rolling. You guys ready?
What was
Chris
that?
has collected.
Ready to go?
Yeah, let's get it, Jesse.
Welcome back to another episode of Donuts and Alcohol. I'm Gravel Bear.
Tatum is in here.
Yo, it's Wayne Fowler. What's up, man? Appreciate it. Peace, man.
My homie told me like chill, Wayne, that's a bit aggressive. And then I did it all over, that's a bit obsessive. Pin a message in 7 seconds or less, the same hand and Beckham catch with. My first impression is impressive. God in my complexion, Jesus hang from my necklace. And that's the real one, and I don't feel son. And you niggas talk bags until the bill come. Off-white baby booties on my lil one. My no look is so good, I miss if I did look. He's good, but he's lacking attention, that's where we winning. These conversations that niggas have with their managers. Manage the Molotov cocktail, the competition can't argue with them. Fast car collision, see the scars within them. Monumental momentum, I'm just speeding up. Fuck, I'm too good for my own good. Something light on the Cardis with the redwood. My auntie Audrey used to box my mama canned goods just to eat, cause her pride was keeping them cabinets bare. Pointing at my niggas like we them niggas that's got his head. My homie in Miami weighing bells. My wifey skin color, similar man that sells. I'm Tommy Shepard on record, you can.
Man, about time we had you in.
Hey, yo, it's been a long fucking time coming, man. Work my ass off for this seat. Shout out to my girl Nakia Shantae, man.
Yeah,
man, the queen behind the scene, man. I really appreciate the love, man. For real, for real.
Dope, yeah. How you doing?
Man, I'm doing good, man. Just left the Palooza Noir joint out there in, was it Alt Park? I think it was crazy, man.
The largest electric slide? How was that?
They haven't started it yet, though, but I think it starts at 5, but I got out of there before that. I hit the food trucks.
Before the craziness.
I pieced out. Yeah, I'm not too good at that, you know. Really awkward with my electric slide movements. Like, for a black guy, it's weird, right? You know.
Damn it, man.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm kind of awkward with that shit. But it was cool, man. It was a blessing, man. Shout out to Rico, too, and Ray Ball. They doing great things for the city, man. It's crazy.
That's what's up. Well, one thing you is good at is the music, man.
Oh, yeah, definitely, man. I that's what I stand on. I feel like that's what I'm good at, you know? And I feel like, too, like, it's three projects in the same year so far. Not just so far. You know what I mean? So working my ass off, man. So I feel like I deserve to be here right now.
That's
man.
a lot.
It's a blessing. I really appreciate y'all even involving the kid in something like this. This is amazing, especially what y'all doing for the city. I feel like like the most solidified artists get up there. Man, like I'm one of them now. So, you know what I mean? What's up, everybody?
Definitely been working your ass off.
Yeah.
Where did it all start? When did you start making music?
The crazy shit about it is I went to Wright State. I came back home. And then I seen the city music scene had picked up for real. So it was crazy. Like, so I'm like, yo, I gotta, get my foot in the door. So I linked up with a few people, and then I did a show. And then after the show, I dropped a record called The Masters. And then after that, I kind of chilled for a little minute. Then I dropped a record called As Long As It Takes. And I felt like that was my introduction to the city as far as the music go. And then from there, I just kept my foot on the pedal. And I just like, especially being like, I feel like I'm one of the guys that kind of like rides his own thing. Like,
right.
I pride myself on not, putting my name next to yours to make sure it looks like something that's solid, right?
Right.
So in that aspect, I have to produce quality work. Like I have to. Like I'm Show and Prove guy. Like it's like when you go to the court, right, and you playing ball with somebody, and then you pass on the ball. Like they gotta make it. Like I'm the guy that has to make it. Because if I don't make it, then you're like, yo, we shouldn't have put him on our team. But I consistently make the dope and jumper, man, and that's what I pride myself on. Yeah.
That's what it's about. That's what it's about.
Definitely.
What's your process like? Like when you're creating, like you said, you did three projects in
2019,
year.
yeah, definitely. So far, yeah, that's the key word. So far, I don't know. It's just I just get in this space where it's like hella creative. Like I feed off of energy. Like this moment right now, I'll probably share in a song or a verse or whatever the case may be. But I feel like I consistently need to work. I mean, I think that it's something that's very comfortable for me. I think a lot of times it's like I need to lock in or we're in the booth for 5 hours. No. And he knows, you know what I mean? Literally, I'll come in the studio for 2 hours and do a whole project. The day on March 31st, which was my birthday, the day Nipsey died, we locked in. We did like 7 joints. I ended up dropping a project on 420, which is called Pink Moscato.
Yeah.
Like, and the only reason I dropped it is because I wanted to bring people to my YouTube channel. Like, it wasn't about the music at that point. It was a marketing tool. Like, if I drop it exclusively on YouTube, then you go to my YouTube to listen to my music. You know what I mean? So we did that on March 31st, and it was crazy. I was in the stool. My wife hit me like, yo, you know Nipsey just got shot? And I was like, God damn, you know what I mean? So it was crazy that you know, it just kind of lined up that way. Then RIP Nip, you know what I mean?
I think
Marathon
we were filming.
I was filming.
Yeah.
The crazy shit is every time I'm in the stool, it's like y'all filming something. Like, you know what I mean? So G hit me like, yo, I'm finna walk over there and tell them motherfuckers you over here recording. And I'm like, yo, tell them, you know what I mean?
Oh, wait,
like,
yeah, that's right. We did run into each other.
Yeah, we bumped into each other a couple times. And I never met you personally, but I know what you guys do. Like, and so it's like, you know, it's about damn time that I get here. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, stars have aligned.
Oh, yeah, definitely, bro. Definitely.
Let's talk about the last project, East Mitchell Ave.
Yeah.
I've got a funny story. I grew up in St. Bernard. And I was not allowed to cross. I was not allowed to cross East Mitchell Ave.
Why not?
It was just too busy.
Nah, man. East, like, I grew up, the crazy shit is the stories is like, I grew up at 151, 853, and 318. Like, so I lived in 3 different buildings on East Mitchell Avenue, right? And I feel like as artists, we always talk about, you know, where we are now. Like, I'm here now, right? This is my process now, but we never talk about, like, this shit that actually, you know, got us to this point, you know? So I went back and I gave you the perspective of the child growing up on East Mitchell Avenue, right? So I've been getting a lot of love for that joint too, which is crazy because I feel like I've been cooking like this for a very long time. So the fact that I'm getting love for this particular project, I think is just synonymous with the city of Cincinnati, and then you can kind of feel that vibe. So I put you there because I feel like even with the pictures and the videos that I use for promotion, I felt like why take pictures strictly in the studio? Right. Like if I'm gonna make a record called The Avenue in the street of Cincinnati to get you to 75, right? Takes you to Bond Hill, takes you to Avondale. Like, I want to put you there. Yeah. So, like, when I put you there lyrically and emotionally through those visuals, it's part of telling the story. You know what I'm saying? So, I've been getting a lot of love for it, man. And I'm extremely proud of the project. And I'm one of those guys where it's like, if I drop something, like, I'm done with it. You know what I mean? Like, I get it, and you hear it. I heard it for a couple times. Now it's time to move on to the next thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's it's fire, man, and I appreciate everybody that's streaming and one love, man. East Mitchell Avenue right now, you feel me? Anywhere you can stream music, you feel me? Yeah, go get that. Yeah, check that out, man. Hit me too on the feedback, whatever. You know, let me know how you feel about it.
Who is that talking on there? Was that
that's my mom? Yeah, that's my mom. The crazy thing about it is that, matter of fact, the day I was finishing up recording a project, she had called me, and my little brother's going through his particular situation, and I felt the need to use what she was saying in those pieces because we didn't align that stuff up with the album. I just told her I was in the process of recording a project called East Mitchell Avenue, and then we just got into this long, drawn-out conversation just based off what we lived at and what we've been through on that particular street. So I remember playing football the day that the Cincinnati riots happened too. So it was right there in the middle of the street where the cops had to tell us to go in the house. You know what I mean? So when I say I'm in the alley like I'm Tim Thomas, these are real things that, actually happened in my life to create the music that I've created thus far. So yeah, it's a beautiful thing.
What would you say that sets you apart from other rappers that are Cincinnati born and raised and putting out music?
I'm not scared to walk my own path. I'm not scared to be by myself. I'm very confident in who I am. You know what I mean? I don't really feel the need to align myself. And not saying that that's disrespect, because I feel like I've met people and I've made good relationships with people, but I base it off myself as a man, right? I wouldn't introduce myself to you and say, hey, I'm a rapper first, right? I'll be like, yo, my name's Dwayne and I'm here. How you doing today? You know what I'm saying? What's going on with you? What did you do? Okay, cool. You do that. I do this, I look out, just look out for me on that particular platform. So it's, I think that I walk my own path, and I'm not scared to walk alone. I think a lot of people are scared to, be themselves and hold themselves accountable for the shit that they do. If you feel like you need to have a group of individuals to make you confident, then how does that make you? How can I, not even saying respect, but just how can I understand that you got a team. That's different, right? All of you are, this is Donuts and Alcohol. You guys are a team. Shaq and Kobe or whatever the case may be. Like, you know what I mean? But now that's different. Now, if I say I'm Dwayne, but I'm Donuts and Alcohol for today, and I take my pictures and I tag you, okay, well, we haven't built that relationship enough for you to be a part of this conglomerate. Now, if I hold myself accountable and I do what I need to do as a person, an individual, and you say, well, yo, this motherfucker's, he's for real. Like, he carries himself a certain way.
Right.
He's very responsible. He's respectful. You know what I mean? And not saying that that's what the business is about, because at the end of the day, this shit is a business, right? It's like, okay, I can align myself with you. We are like-minded, right? So if we're like-minded, then we can collaborate, right? But me, on the other hand, I'm much sure, I want you to see the type of person I am, how I move, where I be at when I be places. And you can say, okay, I fuck with bro. Like, let me check out his music. Damn, he doing music too. Damn, he's an artist. I like this song, right? Why do I like this song? Let me meet them. All right, let's bring him onto the show. Like, so I feel like I build myself in that way. I present myself that way so that you understand who I am, what I'm about. And then when you get to the music, you say, okay, goddamn, this is what this motherfucker be on.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, I'm not scared to be dolo. Like, and I feel like a lot of motherfuckers are, but I'm not.
Facts. That's facts.
And that's facts.
That's facts. Now, were you always this savvy when it comes to marketing, or is this something you picked up over the last few years?
One of my homeboys actually told me how to do it. Like, I pride myself on being a very, I question a lot. I learn a lot. I take a lot of stuff of what people do and I kind of manipulate it so it's my own, right? So like, let's say if I drop a project and I do thus and so, I do A, B, and C before the project comes. And I say, okay, A, B, and C work, right? What about, what if I do A, B, and C, but I do it 4 times, right? Now, if I do A, B, and C 4 times, if A, B, and C work the first project, now if I do it 4 times, let's see what happens then. All right, so let's say if we get 5,000 streams our first month, okay? Now, if I do A, B, and C 4 times, maybe those 5,000 multiply times 4, right? So we got to try our own shit, especially with me being my own marketer. Right. I take my own photos. I set up my own video shoots. I do these things. So not only am I the artist, I'm the marketer, right?
You take your own pictures?
Not. But I create the creation.
Okay.
I set the scene for a lot of things. I executive produce everything I do. I engineer it as well. But I work with a few people. I got a team, very hands-on with everything. Like, I don't depend on other people to actually make, my dream or my process come to life.
Yeah.
So it's trial and error. Like, I will say, like, I've failed. But the crazy thing is about that, I'm not scared to.
Right.
Like, a lot of motherfuckers, I feel like I gotta win every single time. Me not.
Yeah, take an L every once in a while.
I take an L, you know what I mean? I take it on the chin too, but it'll come back though.
Exactly.
Like, it's like, like when I relate everything to sports, like, you bust my ass, you're gonna have to bust my ass 100 times.
Right.
But that 99th time where I cook your ass and everybody sees that I cooked you that 99th time, then you're like, damn.
That's it, right?
That's it.
The one, yeah.
That's the one I live for. You know what I mean? So that's the gamble that we take as artists. So I bump my head, I fall flat on my face. I don't care. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I'm willing to do that for the greater goal. And I feel like that's my niche. I'm willing to play you 100 times. Who's willing to play? Who's willing to do 100 verses to get the one right? I am, So that's real.
Dope. Another song you got going right now that I love, been playing it on the bakery a bunch. The one with DJ Wavy Mo.
Right.
What was that?
That was actually a blessing, because I was supposed to make it on the first Wavy Mo project, right? So it just didn't align that way. We talk about the stars online. It didn't align that way, and he sent me the beat, and then I went in and I looked at the perspective of, like, passing up on the person you should be with. You know what I mean? And it just kind of fit with the overall message of the project, and he gets the girl, right? That was the overall project I did. So it's like, don't pass up on the one that you should be with for the one that you want. So it just, it kind of fit. And I didn't like, we didn't have that conversation prior to. Yeah. It just happened
like,
just organically, stuff, like, you know what I mean? And I feel like even this moment right here is organic, like, so yeah, it's love.
Dope.
Yeah, dope. Man.
Now, you mentioned earlier, you only dropped 3 projects so far.
Right.
What's going on with that? You got more cooking up?
Man, like, I feel like, too, like, a lot of times, and this is nobody's fault, and, I'm not petitioning for this, but, like, I feel like opportunities and show opportunities come, but I feel like it's my particular issue to make more work. I feel like, okay, like I'm a hostess, right? And then you go to a special restaurant, you take somebody out to dinner, and then like you get your water, right? You get your salad, and then, like you drink your water, right? So then the waiter comes around and fills your cup right back up. You know what I mean?
That's you.
I'm filling it back up.
Keep feeling it.
You know what I mean? Like you drink that bitch, I'm coming right back. Like, you know what I mean? Drinks on the house with me. You know what I mean? And the harder I work, I feel the more consistent I am. I feel like 2019 was a special year for me. People don't know, like, I started off with 09 Impala. I never forget, I DM'd y'all, like I sent y'all the record. I'm like, oh, this is fire. You know what I mean? Then I did Pink Moscato, and that was, so January was then, Pink Moscato was in April, and then I did, you know, East Mitchell Avenue in September. You know, so like I've been attacking a lot of different aspects, and I think with me too, it's like I shape shift in music. So you'll get like this really flowery, powerful music. Like you get this sexy ass, I mean, 09 Impala songs with this flowery language on it, right? You'll get this super sexy record, and then like after that, you'll get Pink Moscato, which is like more mixtape vibes. Like I take you back to like, I mean, 2003 mixtape. I just pick these beats and I just go in on them just based on how I'm feeling, right? And then after that, you get a record that's like consciously crafted for a message, like. And then now, what do I do next? I mean, it's up to me. I'm not gonna tell you what I'm gonna do next. I'm not gonna tell you you gotta wait for it.
Okay, it's a waiting game.
Right. So work my ass off. You know, I put in the time, and I don't work my ass off for a pat on the back either. You know what I mean? Like it's not like I'm expecting people to go, yeah, you 4 projects in 1 year or
good job.
3, but yeah, like it's not for that. It's for me. You know, like these stories that I tell are for me and my people and my friends that actually go through this shit. And I got several guys that be like, yo, Wayne, you fucking it up. You know what I mean? Like you going hard. I know so many artists and rappers that, you know, that have stopped because they felt like they didn't get the recognition or notoriety that they deserve just based on, you know, not necessarily their work ethic, but just, you know, who they know. Because a lot of this shit is not about, bro, it's not about how good you are anymore. Like, it's about who you know. You know what I mean? Like, it's about...
being honest.
If we being honest, it's real. Like, you gonna gravitate to somebody because somebody say, yo, shorty fire. Like, she got bars or he got bars. Listen to his record. Oh, I know such and such told me to do it, so I'm gonna listen to it. Oh, fuck, I like song 3. Do you like 3? All right, let's bring them on. Let's talk to them about 3, right? And let's just see their process and how they work. So, that's how it works, man. And I think that the more that I do what I do and I learn this shit, the better I become in not only crafting music, but crafting it so that people can be attracted to it. And that's the overall goal, man. So yeah,
that's what's up.
Definitely.
Where can your listeners check you out at on social media and everything?
Definitely, my Instagram is probably the easiest platform that you can go see what I'm doing. I mean, it's everything on there from my family. To the music I drop.
You got a new addition.
Baby boy, Xavier Winston Fowler. Shout out my son, man. Hopefully, you know, we share this interview with him, so you know he can he ain't gonna know what the fuck going on. He just gonna look at it and fucking scream, and make noises and shit like that. But that's been a very inspirational piece to the music that I'm creating. And I feel like it's not only do I create music for him, it's not about that. It's to tailor my music so that he sees his dad's legacy. Like what his dad has done. Like, you know what I mean? What he's done, what he's failed at, what he's accomplished, you know, the goals that he's aspired and what he expects from what his dad expects from him as he gets older. You know what I mean? Because like once we put this shit out there and it ends up on YouTube and it ends up on Apple Music, like it lives forever. Right. Yes. Not unless one of these spaces crash and then, you know what I mean? Like, and that's the overall motivation to a lot of the shit that I create. So man, I'm extremely blessed, man, and I can't wait to consistently create. Like that's what I live for. I plan to do this as a career. You know, like I work where I work so that I can funnel that back into the music, so that you know it becomes that which I create. So yeah.
That's
no doubt. So w.fowler. That's the Instagram handle. I don't really do the Twitter. That's not me. I'm not good at telling people exactly where the fuck I'm at or retweeting people just based off what they do. I mean, other people are good at that, right? I don't knock anybody for being great at that. Like other people are great at being able to be, yo, I like that. I'm gonna add that and I'm gonna say a comment about it, and other people will see my comment and I will react. Like that's how that goes. I'm not that witty.
too
You know what I
much,
mean?
yeah.
Like I'd be like, yo, that's dope. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I feel you. I feel you.
Yeah,
I feel you.
it's crazy. Facebook is strictly for family, and that's how I keep track of my mother. She's weird on Facebook. So shout out to my mom. Shout out to my family. But yeah, man. Most of the time, if you want to know exactly what I'm doing, just hit my gram. Yeah,
Hit
definitely.
him on the ground.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
On that note, we gonna make a toast, man.
Oh, let's do it. Shout out to Donaldson Alcohol.
Yeah, what's what we're toasting to?
More projects, more work, more life, more blessings. That's how it goes.
Yes.
Wayne Fowler, Tatum,
Clink.
Gravel. Yeah, son. I gotta bite the donut, right? It's
Yeah,
only
take
right.
it.
Damn, bro, go for
I
it.
gotta bite the donut. That's how we do. I'm gonna do the star.
Yo, side note, I ain't heard so many metaphors and similes in the span of 20 minutes.
Oh, definitely.
That was dope. You was like
Dropping
Mhm.
game.
giving us imagery right now. You know,
Mm.
I like that.
Nah, love, man, love. That's why I try to come across. Yep, peace, man.
And another one is Donuts and Akahol. Of course, I'm Tatum.
And I'm Gravel.
Wayne Fowler, CLTTLC forever. Winston Fowler forever live. Long as Wayne Fowler alive. Peace.
Arrivederci.
Cha-cha.
Cha-cha.